Bro, let me be straight up with you right now. You've been doing it wrong, not because you're a bad guy, but because nobody ever taught you this. Every time you got rejected, every time she went cold, every time the vibe just died, it wasn't bad luck. It was one thing you were missing, and in the next few minutes, I'm gonna hand it to you. No fluff, no games, just real psychology that actually works. Stay locked in. Because by the end of this video, you'll never approach a woman the wrong way again. Here's the truth most men can't handle. Women don't reject you. They reject the feeling you give them. Read that again. If she feels pressure, she shuts down. If she feels safe, seen, and desired, without being pushed, she opens up, naturally, on her own terms. That's the game. And today, I'm breaking it all down. We're talking real dark psychology, not manipulation, not tricks, but understanding how the female mind actually works when it comes to attraction and intimacy. This is the stuff they don't teach you, but you're about to learn it right here, right now. The 4 mistakes that kill the vibe instantly. Every guy who gets rejected makes one or all 4 of these mistakes. 1. He asks too directly, kills the mood instantly. 2. He moves too fast. She feels rushed, she retreats. 3. He's got nervous energy. And bro, she feels that. Every time. 4. He skips the emotional buildup entirely, goes straight for the destination without the journey. Here's what you gotta understand. Women don't decide attraction with logic. They decide it with emotion. The moment she feels safe, understood, and genuinely desired, not pressured, that's when everything shifts. So stop asking. Start creating the feeling. Quick pause. If this is already hitting different, smash that subscribe button right now. We drop real psychology every single week. Don't sleep on it. Now, let's keep going. The only 3 things she needs to feel before she says yes. There are exactly 3 emotional switches you need to activate. Miss even one. She holds back. Switch 1. Safety. Not I've known you for years safe. Emotionally safe. She needs to feel like you won't judge her, pressure her, or make her feel stupid for being vulnerable. You create this by being calm, grounded, unshakable. Switch 2. Trust. Trust isn't built with words, bro. It's built when your actions match what you say. You tell her you're not rushing, and then you actually don't rush. That's it. That's simple. Switch 3. Anticipation. This is where the magic lives. Anticipation is that electric tension. The buildup between what's happening and what could happen. You create it through restraint, through suggestion, through patience. Most men chase attraction and completely ignore these 3 switches. That's why they lose. You're gonna be different. The one move that makes her chase you. All right, this one is low-key. One of the smoothest moves in the game. It's called the soft withdrawal, and it flips the script completely. Here's how it works. Instead of leaning in when the energy gets good, you gently lean back. Not cold, not rude, just easy, like you're completely comfortable either way. What does that do? It removes all pressure in an instant. And in that space where the pressure used to be, her desire shows up. Picture this. The conversation's flowing, there's chemistry, the vibe is right. Most guys would escalate. Move closer, touch more, push forward. And she pulls back. Not because she's not interested, but because the energy felt like pressure. Now flip it, same moment. But instead, you lean back slightly. You look away. You give her just a little space. Her brain immediately thinks, wait, why did he pull back? Does he not want this? And without even realizing it, she starts leaning in. She closes the distance. She initiates. That, bro, is the soft withdrawal. You're not playing games. You're just showing her you're not desperate. And nothing is more attractive than a man who doesn't need it. Yo, real talk. If you're learning something here, drop a like on this video. It literally tells me to keep making content like this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that button. Let's keep it moving. Say this and watch her mind do the work for you. Here's where it gets real psychological. You don't ask for anything. You just say things that plant the seed. Phrases like, I really like the energy between us. You're honestly really easy to be around, like, surprisingly easy. There's something about the way you carry yourself that just feels calm. None of those ask for anything. None of them push. But all of them do one thing. They make her aware of feelings she was already having but hadn't named yet. When you put words to what she's already feeling inside, she thinks, yes, that's exactly it. And that alignment? That's magnetic, bro. That's the moment where a conversation stops being just a conversation. There's a psychology principle called priming. When you introduce certain words into a conversation, those words start shaping how someone feels the moment. Words like connection, natural, energy, close. These aren't manipulation, they're a guide. You're helping her notice what's already real between you. The energy. She can't resist. And most men never have. Here's something most men will never understand. Women don't just respond to what you say. They respond to how you feel when you say it. If you're nervous, she feels it. If you're desperate, she feels it. If you're trying too hard, she feels it. But when you're calm, genuinely grounded, present, and unbothered by the outcome, her guard drops, naturally, without a single word. This is what I call masculine calm. And let me be clear, this isn't stonewalling. It's not being cold or emotionless. It's the energy of a man who doesn't need validation to feel secure. A man who's fully present in the moment without frantically chasing what comes next. When you bring that energy, she shifts, she softens, she enters her feminine. And that's exactly where attraction lives. This is also why women are drawn to men who seem experienced. Not because of experience itself, but because experienced men are calm. They're not scrambling. They're just flowing. Be the man who flows. Stop asking for yes. Ask for this instead. Okay, bro, this is the part where most guys blow it completely. They go, do you want to come back to my place? And she freezes. Her brain runs 100 calculations in 2 seconds. It feels transactional, and transaction kills desire. So here's what you do instead. You ask for a feeling, not a decision. Does this feel too fast for you? Do you feel comfortable right here with me? See that shift? You're not putting pressure on her to accept or reject you. You're inviting her to check in with herself. And that's a way easier question to answer honestly. And here's the beautiful part. Even if she says a little bit, yeah, you haven't been rejected. You've been given information. You respond with, that's completely fine. I'm not trying to rush a single thing. I'm genuinely just enjoying being here with you. Now she feels heard, respected, safe. And 9 times out of 10, she's the one escalating next because you took all the pressure off. That's not luck. That's psychology. Bro, we're almost at the end. And I need you to not skip out yet because the last 2 techniques, they're the ones that actually close everything. Subscribe if you haven't. And stay with me. Match her energy. Not too much, not too little. Here's something almost no guy gets right. She doesn't decide based on how much you want her. She decides based on how much she feels you want her, without you losing your cool. Too much desire equals pressure. Too little equals she thinks you're not interested. Balanced desire equals pure attraction. So when she leans in, laughs more, holds eye contact, touches your arm, you mirror it. Exactly, not more, not less. She touches your arm, you naturally touch hers. She holds eye contact, you hold it back. She laughs and leans in. You do the same. This creates a dance, and in that dance, intimacy escalates on its own, with nobody having to ask for a single thing. This is primal, bro. From infancy, humans feel connection through mirroring. It's wired into us. Match her energy and she feels understood at a level she can't even explain. Do this and rejection becomes impossible. All right, this is the final move, and it's the most powerful one of all. Stop making intimacy your idea. Make it the moment's idea. All you do is name the feeling out loud. This feels really nice. It's wild how natural this is. You have this energy that just makes everything feel easy. That's it. You're not asking for anything. You're not pushing toward anything. You're just acknowledging what's already there. And when you do that, the moment itself becomes the invitation. She's not following you, she's following the feeling. And feelings? Women trust feelings more than anything. You go from being the guy who wants something to being the guy who sees something. And being seen like that? That's what she's been waiting for. That's the whole game, bro. And that's it. 7 psychological techniques that completely change how you approach attraction. No desperation, no pressure, no rejection. If this video hit different for you, if it made something click, then don't just bounce. Like this video. Seriously, it takes 1 second and it means everything. Subscribe to the channel because we're just getting started. Real psychology, real wisdom, no BS. That's what we do here every single week. And after this, go check out the other videos on this channel. There's a whole universe of psychology waiting for you. The men who understand this stuff, they move different. They get different results. Now go be one of them. I'll see you in the next one.